Song is Black Tie. Song is called $1. I tell you what that song is about, but not allowed to. Not at liberty to say.
I wanna run away
falling off. That song was called Shock. And we are Hug the Dog from Dublin, New Hampshire. Check us out, hugthedog.com, or go on our Facebook page, Hug the Dog, or Facebook/Hug the Dog. Or go to our Reverb Nation, whatever that is. song is called Stone. That song is called Evil Man. It's about being one evil human. Watch my language. Again, or Hug the Dog. Evil Dog. That was the Evil Dog. This next song is a solo song of mine that we've totally revamped, and it's now Hug the Dog song, because it's a lot different than the original one I wrote, but that song is called Machine again. And it's about all the abused women in the world and how men screw it all up for them. So it's a little homage to women there. Again, we're Hug the Dog. We started out as just the two of us, the drummer and I, Garth. And thank God, Surrett came along, playing bass for us and took us to another level, and he's been really good since he jumped on board with us, so we're a whole new band now. This song's called Reject, and it's pretty much about being a reject, so take what you want from it. Maybe you can sympathize with me.
Yesterday, found peace in your heart.
That's a newer song of ours. It's fun to write about being a loser. I think more people can relate than writing about being super cool, happy guy. So that's where I'm at. Sure. Song is called Friday Night Star. I don't know what it's about. I guess it's just going out on a Friday night and feeling like a rock star. It's every night for me. TJ Hooker. TJ Hooker? This next song is called TJ Hooker. It's named after a great 70s TV television movie, whatever else they did with it.
It's happened once or twice, but that's alright with me. Let's live our lives instead with no more misery. I've seen his face before, but I can't place the name. I've seen their eyes in hell, they're burning through the flame. Gotta leave, I can't go. Gotta leave for the picture show. Gotta leave, I can't go. I gotta leave for the picture show. Gotta leave, I can't go. I gotta leave for the picture show. I gotta leave, I can't go. I gotta leave for the picture show. Gotta leave, I can't go. I gotta leave for the picture show. I gotta leave, I can't go. Gotta leave for the picture show.
That song, plus the song we played earlier, $1, is two of the main songs on our website, hugthedog.com. Go check us out, listen to some music. For free, of course. Oh, yeah.
Johnny went.
That song's called Watch Out. Watch out.
Sloppy drumming.
Watch out for sloppy drumming.
Man, I want to get out of here. I don't want to step in that heat.
It's hot outside, so we're loving it in here. Couple. How much time? Oh, okay. Yeah. Perfect. We could, we'll do Hector. This is one of the first songs Garth and I wrote as a duo. It's called Hector. song is called Hector, and it's named after a good friend of mine. Screwed me over. We're no longer friends. Well, I don't tell these guys what I write about. They might not want to know. We're gonna do one cover for this set. It's by The Clash. That was a Clash song. Guns of Brixton. Great song. It's been covered by a lot of people in a lot of different ways, so hopefully we fall in somewhere. We have one more song. So we'd like to thank everybody here at the studio, and again, check us out, hugthedog.com. Thanks, guys. This is a new one called Burnin Fire.
could do. I couldn't fight for you, I don't know what else I could do. Tell me, oh, baby, go. Water's rising above the floor. Tell me, spring comes, see the sun. Water, the darkness, you're on the run. I've learned this fight for you, I don't know what else I could do. I've learned this fight for you, I don't know what else I could do. Tightly, you don't let go. Water's rising above the floor. Tell me, spring comes, see the sun. Water, the darkness, you're on the run. I walk these miles for you, I don't know what else I could do. Book these miles for you, I don't know what else I could do. Hold on tightly, don't let go. Water's rising above the floor. Tell me, spring comes, see the sun. Winter, the darkness, you're on the run.
Thank you. We're Hug the Dog.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hello and welcome to Wincam's Music Closet. It's June 20th, 2012, and today we have Hug the Dog all the way from Mount Monadnock. Wes is the lead guitarist, vocalist. Garth is the drummer, and Saret is the bass player. Saret?
Yep.
Saret.
Saret.
When did you join the band?
When did I join? February?
Yep.
Yep.
Of 2011. So Garth and Wes have been the core?
Yeah, we started together, and basically we played for about a year and a half, and then we grew up with Saret. We found out he played bass. He came over to play one day, and next thing we knew, we invited him back for our next rehearsal. So.
Yeah, but you're the only musicians at Monadnock, right?
No, we're not.
There's a lot of good bands.
There's a lot of good bands.
Yeah.
Are there?
Oh, yeah.
There are.
So you have a scene up there.
We do actually. I think around Keene, there's a good music scene. It's coming up more in the last few years. So a lot of great bands up that way.
There's a Beatles guy that wants to do a concert, and he wants it outside. He's doing Danbury Fields Forever in Danbury, Connecticut. He wants to bring it up here. It's summer. And one of the concert halls said, no, we need it for September. But he says, no, it's got to be out there in the summer. What is your take on playing in the summer? Does it have to be outside?
I don't know, on a day like today.
It's brutal. A hot day like today, I'll take the air conditioned.
So you want to be
but
in the club.
It's getting cold up here.
Yeah.
It's getting
Right.
cold in here.
Well, yeah, the air conditioning can be very powerful because it's enclosed room. And you're lucky because when you're playing, sometimes the basketball players, you can hear them through the wall in between songs. But it's summer, so the kids are off.
Right, it's good timing.
Wes, when did you start playing guitar?
Started playing guitar when I was about 14. Started playing different kinds of bands, and I've worked my way through about 4 or 5 different bands until...
Were they cover bands when you were a teenager?
No, not as much. I mean, we did do some covers, Allman Brothers kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Grateful Dead, stuff like that. But then I got into heavier music, and I think now I'm at the point it's all kind of come together as one kind of rock sound. Nothing too heavy, but try not to make it too light either. So.
What kind of rock sound? So when you started with Wes, Garth, you had just drums and guitar.
Yeah, we were trying a lot of different things out, not with that synth setup, but we had tried pre-recorded loops because we just started out as two guys because we weren't sure if we'd be able to find a bassist too easily because it's it's personality as much as anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So we set up and we were trying to do these live loops, and I actually couldn't hang with it. I was trying my hardest, but it's very difficult with the pre-recorded sound to really nail it. So I have a lot of respect for drummers that can do that. But we started there and built a lot of songs, and I'd say a lot of this music's kind of morphed from that. And
It's kind of rooted from that, but we're...
Rolling Stones producer Jimmy Miller always wanted a record to have a life of its own. So he wanted the drummer and the bass player to actually, if they flew off into a different direction and had the groove, he didn't mind if the tempo changed. Because he wanted it to be live. When the Sin drums came in and Lynn drums and just computer stuff, it drove him bonkers because he was right. He goes, listen to Tumbling Dice, which he recorded with the Rolling Stones. It starts one way, it ends another. In fact, he's the drummer at the end because Charlie Watts' wife was having a baby. So he left the studio, and Jimmy Miller's drums explode at the end.
Yeah? Wow.
You got to roll me.
Yeah.
But
That's a great song.
he walked into the house, and I was playing it over and over. He goes, turn that thing off. I go, it's my favorite production. He had 105 songs for the Stones, Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Wow.
But he said, I had to mix that thing 43 times for the Rolling Stones. And they would drive around L.A., they'd give a tape to a radio station. We've got the exclusive Rolling Stones song.
Yeah.
And they'd be in a limo, and Keith would say, I like it, and Jimmy Miller said, I like it, and Mick Jagger said, go back and remix. But he was singles conscious. Jimmy said he was the most singles conscious musician he had ever worked with. Jimmy had worked with Traffic. So I think that's a lost art, and I think every band, you guys, I play, everyone should be working on the single. Do all your songs, and then mix the single to perfection.
Right.
You're a drummer?
No, I'm a singer.
Oh, okay.
And a keyboard player and a songwriter. But all of us, we should really work on the single.
Yep. I agree.
For YouTube,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
The
a
one
singles
minute
world.
Well,
kind of
people
is.
can't get their mind around them. Man, I get albums. I just got Fred Gillen just sent me 15 songs. And he just did an album last year, and it's like, there's 30 songs. How do you...
Pick and choose.
Yeah.
To review records, it's a lot of work.
Right.
And plowing through 15 songs. Music Closet's great because you get to throw everything on a canvas. And if you can find a New Hampshire TV station
Yeah.
and go in and do it again with different wardrobe,
Yep.
and then you got 2 DVDs, and you can go into Final Cut Pro or iMovie and make yourself, go to 3 stations, go to 4, make a little public access tour.
Right.
Hug the Dog tours
great
access.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys put in a lot of hard work doing
Yeah.
this today. I mean, it was really a great experience.
Yeah.
That's why the
Very
stations
cool.
are here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was the last gig you guys did?
We just played in Manchester, New Hampshire at the Jam Factory. It's a fun place. We're still plowing our way through smaller gigs right now.
I never heard of the Jam Factory.
Yeah, it's pretty new. It's on Elm Street in Manchester.
How
A
big
great
is it?
spot. Well, it's connected to a billiards place, so I'd say the main room probably holds 120, 140 people. But it was a great spot, great sound, really, really nice people.
Other bands on the bill?
Captain Easy Chord.
Captain Easy Chord.
heard of him.
He's great.
Yeah, he's really great.
Yeah, they're great guys over there.
Yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah.
They're really into music. And
What does Captain Easy Chord do?
Captain Easy Chord is a solo act. He is from Methuen, Mass. And he plays piano and he sings good summer music. He was really fun. We're gonna try to get him to open up for us again.
So he opened and you guys explode.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to fringe on our,
And what's a typical Hug the Dog set? How long?
About an hour and a half if we're about an hour and a half.
So is there another gig on the schedule?
We're playing in Methuen the 30th. Actually, we're playing in Keene, New Hampshire, down the square, the 29th.
Keene is near where you are.
Yeah, Keene is the big city near where we are.
Mount Monadnock kind
It's
of
west of us. So it was, so we're going to be playing there the 29th and then Methuen the 30th at Paul's Pub.
Paul's Pub.
Paul's Pub. We've never played there, so we're not too familiar with it.
You notice I stuff DVDs while I'm talking to you because I get nervous.
Yeah?
It's my first time.
Gotta do something with your hands.
No, seriously, Mount Monadnock is like such a great place to have a live concert, like somewhere on a...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we would
Do
definitely...
they do that?
Not really. We want to set up some kind of summer fest, though, with some other local bands we know. And
Summerfest.
yeah, something outdoors.
Call
No,
it
we
hot.
said we loved indoors, right? Exactly.
What's hot soda?
Wes was like, I hate hot soda. You had a
Called the Hot Soda Fest.
The hot soda, I like that, Hot Soda Fest. The Hot Soda Fest, coordinated by Hug the Dog. So who came up with the
There you go.
name?
Well, my wife actually had a dream that I was in a band called Hug a Dog. And we were battling for a name, so Hug the Dog kind of came in, it just made more sense for us, so we went with that, and it's just meaningless enough.
So you're married, you have kids?
I have a daughter. She's 2. Yep.
Whoa. So it must be juggling being a family man and having a band.
Yeah, but I try to get her involved, and she likes to play drums, so Garth's going to have to watch out.
Yeah, she's good.
We're gonna
Yeah,
train
very
her.
musical.
Yeah.
You guys have kids.
I don't.
No, I don't.
No.
So he's the
Thank
the
God,
boss.
only one of us has kids.
Well, you
No,
have
it's
your
great.
wife.
My wife is really, she wants me to pursue my music career. So
Supportive.
yeah, she's
Good.
super supportive.
Really? Yeah.
She's an
Yeah,
artist
awesome.
too, so we're.
What kind of art?
She's a dancer.
Oh.
And she does video work. So she's
So you
she's an
videotape
incredible
your shows?
dancer. We try to, yeah. We try to get people who are attentive enough to run a camera during our shows.
We had a videographer in the 80s. I mean, my band was around the 1980s.
Yeah.
And so Elena used to come out to our gigs. She lived with the bass player, Carolyn. So Elena used to videotape our shows, and I've got those documents, which to me are invaluable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you can't.
Today is invaluable because you guys have documented. Yeah.
No, right. It's
Take it very
great.
seriously.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the technology, it's how can you not?
It's
I mean,
great, and
dude,
it's
the iPhone.
yeah,
To have these stations like this, it's pretty cool thing.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And like I said, do a public access tour and you put it up on the web, and people do not utilize access enough. And I try to preach the gospel of it, that, the Hug the Dog public access tour, the college radio tour, and the gig tour, and people just see how active you are. There's some stations that used to do live broadcasts of bands. WMFO in Medford has On the Town. Have you heard of that?
No.
That sounds familiar.
It's right up the street. So On the Town is like a Wednesday night show, like Wednesdays. I mean, if you have time, I'd bop over to MFO Radio.
Yep.
I'll try to, even if I can remember the phone number.
Yeah.
I think it's 617-625-0800. Just give them a call if you got a cell phone, and see if you can pop over there and book On the Town. And then WJUL used to have the Pixies in the 80s.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
So I
Wow.
think they did like it's rumored some of their first recordings were done at JUL. So that's in Lowell. And then the other big one is WBRS Brandeis in Waltham.
Huh.
So Brandeis Radio has this live show. I was the 26th band, and now they've had thousands.
Wow.
Because they used to have it on the wall. It was 1982. My band was number 26. And I have those tapes. They digitally recorded us way back in the day.
Wow.
We did a great festival, the Move Festival in Albany, New York. So if there's bands out there that are looking for a cool or audience,
Yeah, it was a great,
it's really
great festival.
experience. Albany's a really cool city.
And when was that?
That was
When was that?
April,
Yeah.
end of April. I think it was April 21st is when they're doing it. It's a one-day festival. It's kind of like a little South by Southwest.
Did you
Nature.
tape?
We
Not
didn't
that.
tape that one, no. Nope. Probably should have. But.
TEFT, tape every fun thing. Every fun thing.
That's true.
That's
That's a
not
good
wrong.
motto for life, man.
You're doing all this hard work, get it on camera. I mean,
True.
the movie festival, man, I would have, with bells on it, if it were my band, I would have wanted it on tape.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do that again.
We won't. We won't.
But it sounds like you guys are really putting a lot of mileage on.
Yeah, we're trying to. We're really trying to make a push this year, and I think we have pretty good sound. So hopefully we can get out there and show people.
Have you thought
It's just
of New
getting
York
gigs.
City?
Yeah, definitely. It's just we don't have a manager, so it's just a
Make your
matter
wife
of
manage, you know?
yeah. She's supportive, but you know, there's a line. There's a line of support we draw in the sand there.
Yeah, because like WBRS, if you guys could do the live broadcast,
Yeah.
it's so cool to come out with 70 minutes on a CD. You could have the Hug the Dog CD with bonus tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there a CD out?
We have a 3-song EP, so we're working on it. We're about to go in the studio, so we're gonna try to get a bigger album down. But if you go to our website, hugthedog.com, you'll see we got our 3-song EP up there, plus some more other songs that we've recorded. So we've got some live stuff.
Hugthedog.com.
Yep.
Now, the name is like easy to say, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That's catchy.
It's no other band has it, you know. We don't have to battle other bands for the name, so yeah.
Hug the Dog. That should be a theme song.
You're right.
It's, you know,
You should. We should do a song just called "Hug the Dog."
Hug the Dog, and then you have
Film a car chase, you know, or something.
yeah, and then you can hug dogs like Richard Nixon and you know,
See?
Mubarak.
Right. All the people who need a hug in this world, you know.
And then you get Fido, you know, and then everyone sees that Fido is a lot more fun than Nixon and Mubarak.
It's true. It's true. We need a
Just
mascot.
ideas. A mascot.
You're a
That's
genius.
a great idea. Of course I'm a genius. That's why you're sitting here.
That's why you're
It's your
here.
first time on TV.
I know.
You had to sit down with a genius.
Oh, we're lucky.
Did you take lessons?
I did.
And who instructed you?
Great teacher. I've had quite a few, but Don Kirby out of Gardner. Great teacher.
Gardner, Mass?
Yes, and I studied with him for a long time. And I started studying some hand drums as well, so I studied with Hafiz Shabazz up in Dartmouth College. And then I got into some Jamaican drumming, traditional Jamaican drumming. I've been really fortunate to be exposed to some really great players, one of which is a man named Marigini. So if anybody's interested, you should check him out online. He's a really spiritual, great Marigini. It's a Marogini. And you can learn about traditional Jamaican drumming, which is really it's a really special thing.
I thought
Especially
you were making fun of my Italian.
no, but it's amazing. It's how it's affected, you know, Naya Bingi styles and all this.
Oh, yeah.
It's part of reggae. It's a big part of reggae. So check it out.
Yeah, reggae is just really starting to come into its own here in America. It's always been there with Jimmy Cliff and people, but now it's just coming in a bigger way. I don't think we're going to have reggae stations, but
No.
I think you'll hear more reggae on the air, reggae influences.
Yeah.
I went and saw Nas and Damian Marley.
Yeah. Wow. That's a great show. How about-
One of the guys from Damian Marley's band has a record label, so they called me up and I went down to the Great Woods. It was jammed, and I couldn't believe it. I said, how do you people hear? Because it's not on the radio.
Yeah.
And they just, from iPod and whatever.
Right.
It was a monstrous crowd.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Surrett. Are you self-taught?
I am pretty much self-taught. I couldn't really afford lessons at the time, so I just bought like a bunch of books, trying to learn off of that. And
Did you ever take formal?
I didn't really know.
But you jam with a lot of people?
I didn't really jam with many people.
We used to play when we were kids.
We skipped him up before he could jam with people.
Yeah, a
When we
long
were
time
like
ago.
13 years old. That was like our first band name, but
So he got frustrated with loops, he called you up?
Ouch. So true.
Did you hang out with them when they were a duo?
yeah, a little bit, but not
Not as much.
not as much.
Yeah, but you were just watching what they were doing?
I didn't really get to see what they were
No,
doing.
he hadn't seen us. He just came over and played.
Yeah.
We invited him over just for fun.
Yeah, they invited me over for a jam.
Oh, just for fun?
Just
Yeah.
for fun, yeah.
And now you're a band.
Now I'm in a band.
So how long have you been in the band?
Since February.
Oh, so you said that earlier, February.
Right.
So, okay, so it's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. So Hug the Dog is really making its new emergence out in the scene.
Right.
I can't stress enough more being on Mount Monadnock, just having a little fest up there. That sounds like
If you want to lug
it is.
the gear,
It's
it's
really
amazing.
a nice area to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
I mean, the city's a better place to be if you're in a band, but it's fun to write there, and you're near the lake, and there's a lot of nature to inspire you to write lyrics. And
Now, are you high up on the mountain, or are you just
at the foot of the mountain.
you're at the foot of the mountain? Okay.
Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to travel down here?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's all?
Yep.
Yeah, not bad at
Yeah,
all.
it's not too
No,
bad.
I thought it was more like 3 hours.
No.
It's a nice straight shot.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Are you thinking of playing New York City?
Yeah, we'd love to.
We would love
Yeah.
That'd be
We
great.
just gotta get our foot in there and try to get some shows.
There was a scene back in the 70s that is so different now. Have you, you can always play the Cantab in Central Square.
Yeah, Cantab's great.
Have you played there?
Yeah, Captain Easy Chord's going to play there.
Yeah.
Have you played there?
I have, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
With what band?
The Brooklands band.
Oh, the Brooklyns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a great band out of Boston.
So, were you just like a part-time fill-in for them?
Yeah, I would drive down from New Hampshire, and I would just fill in whenever I could. Tom Ledger and his wife Maureen are really nice people. They know a lot of the music scene in Boston, and he's an incredible drummer as well. But yeah, they would have me come in and play. So we had a blast. They were a lot of fun.
There's Mickey Bliss's phone number. Just leave him a message, and you guys can have a show at the Cantab.
Cool.
You guys want to play with
That's
me?
huge.
Yeah, we'll play with
I
them.
play like twice a year. I just
Yeah.
guest star, but the band is Anti Activator. They're going to be in here doing Music Closet. They're from New York.
Cool.
Oh, here's a great idea. I'll get you in touch with Anti Activator, okay?
Yeah.
And Dan is a guitar player. See, right here on TV, we're doing this. I think that's the address.
This is live action. This is us coming up.
So you go, we'll all play the Cantab with Anti Activator. I just come out and do 3 songs with them because it's my guitar player from 1980.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
All right.
And the band is young, and Danny's 54, but he still looks young.
Yeah,
He's
that's
an
young.
incredible guitar player. And so we all played the Cantab about a month or so ago, in April, 2 months ago. And then tell Anti Activator you want to play New York.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
so
cool.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's the best way to get in is knowing the other bands.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
So
That's
true.
what we definitely like to link up with other bands too that have similar sound too to try to
You guys be
do shows
compatible.
together. Good.
Dan used to do metal, and now what they are, Anti Activator is more like a chick singer. She's great. She's got the stage moves.
Yeah.
You've got short 3-minute pop bursts.
Yep. That's good.
So you still get the hard sound of Danny on the guitar, and they got a great
Right.
drummer and bassist. So it's really a trio with a woman
Yeah,
singing.
sounds great.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're thinking of September.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Yeah. Definitely chase that lead.
yeah, and tell
Can't
Mickey
hurt.
that if he's got he needs a fill in, that you guys will fill in.
Yeah.
So you get
Yeah.
Do you know what? I played the room in 1974.
Yep.
How's that?
Downstairs or upstairs?
Downstairs.
Oh, yeah, downstairs is great.
So it was called the Third Rail back then, and there was a band, Backstreet
Yeah.
Beat, and they couldn't do a night, and we got to fill in. It was fun.
Nice. That's cool.
But that that the club still exists,
yeah, that's
and you
pretty
guys
rare.
can come down and do Central Square. It's right down
Yeah.
the street from the Middle East.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a show there too.
And TT's. What do you talk to Shred?
I don't know who I talked to. It was the middle club. There's 3 clubs.
Yeah, there's
Right.
the upstairs.
Yeah, it's the middle one. It's the second.
Upstairs, yeah, and then
Yeah.
downstairs is the big room.
Right.
Middle East has really taken over as the scene.
Yeah, it's
but
a
when,
very cool place.
when Mickey moved the Club Bohemia from the Kirkland in Somerville over to Central Square,
Yep.
now you've got all 3 clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Really, right down, you can go from one to the other. For fans, it's great.
Wow.
You walk. Because Kirkland was just a mile and a half, which is too far to really
Right.
walk on a Friday night. But now you just walk out of the Cantab, and there's TT's and Middle East, and
Yeah.
and there's more of a scene than Boston, actually.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. No, there really is. I believe that.
So it's 5:13 in the afternoon here. Let's wrap up with a question about the new recording. Where do you record up there in New Hampshire?
I actually built a studio at my place, so that's where we rehearse, and I do all the production and recording, and until, you know, Rick Rubin wants us to come in his studio, we're going to be probably self-produced. So, yeah, so it's the other end of things I enjoy about music. I also enjoy the technical side and the recording, so.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So the band is Hug the Dog. Wes, guitar player and vocalist. Garth on drums. Sareth on bass. I call that the John Paul George Ringo effect. We missed Ringo last night. I didn't want to get another studio. I did. But I was busy. These guys were busy. And what's the next show?
We're playing in Keene, New Hampshire, in the downtown, right in the square, the 29th of June.
Oh, Keene Square.
You can check out any details on our website.
And after that?
After that, we're playing in Methuen at Paul's Pub on the 30th. And after that, we're looking for more gigs. We're
the Cantab.
Pressing on. The Cantab.
See, I do his, he has a calendar, and then I do a second calendar for him. Mickey's an old friend.
Mickey does sound, correct?
Yep, he does the sound.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's a keyboard player. He has the Mickey Bliss organ combo.
Yeah.
But he's a fixture on the scene.
Very
And
cool.
you guys are the new guys on the scene, the new kids on the block. We're here with Hug the Dog. It's Music Closet, 51507 at Wincam. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.